DC News Now.
A powerful cold front moving on through this afternoon and some clearer skies on your Tuesday. We'll talk about a major temperature drop. That's all coming up.
Shocking details in the death of a Montgomery County grandmother after her grandson turns himself in. The latest ahead.
Austin Councilmember Trayon White announces plans to run for re-election. Reaction from voters tonight.
Plus, videos showing a massive brawl inside of the Pentagon City Mall.
It's out of control. Where are the parents?
Reaction from people who live near there.
Delinquent student loans could lead to a big hit on your credit. How to prevent it? We're stretching your dollar.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thank you for joining us for DC News Now. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Tosin Afile, taking a live look outside right now on this Monday. It is a DMV First One Day. We're taking a look at radar right now. We're seeing a lot of movement. It looks like we see things moving into our region. Scott Sumner will have an update for us in just a bit.
And Tosin, we're also taking a look at the cherry blossoms in peak bloom around the Tidal Basin. That's courtesy, of course, of the Trust for the National Mall and EarthCam. And today, the possibility of some storms, it could send those petals flying.
Yeah, we're going to get up there on that. Let's talk to meteorologist Scott Sumner for a first look at our forecast. And Scott, people are wondering, we're just looking at our radar. We saw that a little bit of green on it. So tell us what is headed our way. There's clouds also behind you.
Yeah, this is actually out towards where that green is on the radar scope, is out towards the Winchester area. As you'll see here, and a lot more in the way of cloud coverage here than here locally in the DMV, in and around the Beltway. Still seeing some sunshine out there and some clouds, but here it looks pretty much mostly cloudy. And you can see we have our radar scope, and this is I-81 right here is Winchester. You can see down to Strasburg and Woodstock. It's just to the west of I-81 right now. Even one little lightning flash there as well. This is moving. It's all just plain rain, steady to moderate rain, different variations of rain, moving up in towards portions of West Virginia as we speak. It's also sliding a little bit east too. As we widen out the view, our radar scope sweeping the region. Outside of this one cell that I honed in on, we don't really have much at this point. And I say at this point because there is a lot more to come, potentially. Our future radar over the next couple of hours showing an expansion of the showers by Winchester, moving up towards the Hagerstown area in parts of western Maryland. More showers out towards Morgantown and Cumberland, and then even more towards the Harrisburg area, down towards the western portions of Virginia. So all of this will move on in. We'll talk about what to expect tonight and going into tomorrow as well. That's all coming up in just a few moments.
Scott, thank you. New at 4. A man shot near Howard University is in the hospital this afternoon. D.C. police responded to the 700 block of Gresham Place in Northwest. They found a man suffering from a gunshot wound. No word on his condition. We'll keep you updated as we learn more information.
We have new details right now. A man is behind bars pending a doctor's evaluation after police say he murdered his grandmother.
It happened in Potomac on Sunday. 27-year-old Spencer Hamilton is charged with first-degree murder in the death of his 87-year-old grandmother.
Now, we do want to warn you, some of the details of this case may be disturbing for some viewers.
DC News Now's Randy Bass was in court today when a judge decided to push back that bond hearing. Randy.
Yes, and the 27-year-old defendant in this case, he will stay behind bars for at least the next 7 days, pending that medical evaluation that the judge says will help the court decide how to move forward here in this case. The 27-year-old also asked the court to represent himself in the case today. Again, we do want to warn some viewers, the details of this case, you may find them disturbing. Montgomery County police and prosecutors say 27-year-old Spencer Dylan Hamilton walked into the Rockville City Police Station Sunday morning and told them he'd killed his grandmother at her home in Potomac, Maryland.
Yeah, 32, this is a check the welfare. Her name's going to be Pauline Dillon, 1138. Walking to the station and saying he murdered her this morning.
They say he also admitted to lying in wait in 87-year-old Pauline Dillon's bedroom closet before stabbing, punching, and strangling her. Court documents say he tried to move her body to the bathroom and tried to clean up the crime scene before taking off with her phone, laptop, and credit card. That all happened around 4 a.m. Sunday, and police say he walked into the police station around 8 a.m. that morning to confess and turn himself in, where officers say he still had the suspected murder weapon and her things on him.
As of right now, the subject here says he stabbed his grandma, and we have the weapon here.
Today, both prosecutors and their family members leaving the courthouse without giving any comment to reporters. We did have a chance to speak with some of her neighbors today. They described this grandmother as a lovely woman, telling us they were very sad to hear about what had happened right down the street from them. As for her grandson, he is set to appear in court again a week from today on April 7th. In Rockville, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
Randy, thank you for that report. Meanwhile, fire investigators are working to find out what caused a basement fire in D.C. today. Firefighters arrived at 10 a.m. to the 1800 block of Kendall Street in Northeast. That fire, they say, came from the basement of the 3-story apartment building. They were able to put out that fire. Thankfully, no injuries were reported.
Staying in the district, police are investigating a stabbing. They responded to F Street around 11 a.m. on Northeast. The victim, a man, was taken to the hospital for treatment. Anyone with information is asked to contact police. Ousted council member Trayon White back in the spotlight after announcing plans to seek re-election for his old Ward 8 council seat.
DC News Now's Marielle Carbone is live downtown, and Marielle, White is facing a federal bribery charge. Can he legally run again for office?
Yeah, Tosin, the short answer is yes, he can. Because he hasn't been convicted of a crime, there's nothing barring him from running again. But whether or not he actually should run is still up for debate.
He knows exactly what we need here in this community.
But there's still some hesitation on if Trayon White should be running for re-election.
To take care of him first. Get his life in order, and then come on back.
Sunday, White posted this photo on social media. The caption, "Re-election campaign starts tomorrow." White, who was expelled from his Ward 8 council seat earlier this year, was indicted by the federal government in 2024, accused of accepting bribes in exchange for his influence on city contracts.
He, as a registered voter, is entitled to take out petitions and seek to get on the ballot for election.
According to Council Chairman Phil Mendelson, White can legally run again despite being expelled.
I realize that to a lot of members of the public that seems shocking, but the law, which is the Home Rule Act, is quite clear that the disqualification is if one is convicted while in office.
Still, there is concern.
In order to function well, government has to have the respect of its citizens.
To date, more than a dozen people have pulled petitions to run for the seat. That doesn't include White. Candidates have until April 17th to turn in 500 valid signatures.
Some people really don't want to see him again.
For Ward 8 voter Simone Cross, there are mixed feelings about White's campaign, but...
Yeah, I would like to see him in Ward 8. He could try again.
I reached out to White and his campaign, neither commenting at this point. Mark and Tosin, that special election is set for July 15th. Reporting live from the Wilson Building, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
All right, Marielle, thank you. Live. Look at the White House, where on the south side, a southern magnolia tree that, according to the National Park Service, was planted by President Andrew Jackson, set to be removed. President Trump made the announcement Sunday. He says the tree is deteriorating. NPS says the Jacksons planted the tree in honor of his late wife, Rachel, who died before he took office in 1829. President Trump says that the tree is a very dangerous safety hazard. It's unclear when the tree will be removed.
A big debate in Virginia. Lawmakers are battling over Governor Glenn Youngkin's proposal to cut the amount of money that would pay for more K-12 school support staff. Currently, the state helps fund 24 school support staff positions per every 1,000 students. To address the funding gap, the General Assembly passed a budget including $222 million. But Governor Youngkin's budget amendment proposal includes only $84 million. State Senator Majority Leader says the funding cuts will hurt schools.
Support cap is a recessionary policy that's now 16 years old that we need to get rid of. And, by eliminating $130 million of K-12 funding, all he's going to hurt is a lot of localities that are desperate for that money right now.
And DC News Now has reached out to the governor's office for an explanation on why he scaled back the assembly's proposed increase, but we haven't heard back yet. In the district, school lottery results are now available. Students and their families have until May 1st to enroll to their match school. If you are holding off to hear back from a waitlisted school, officials say don't do that. School officials say you'll remain on the wait list even if you enroll somewhere else. Head to myschooldc.org to learn more.
Well, Metro celebrating a big milestone. Their second busiest Saturday ever. Metro saw 710,000 rail trips on Saturday, making it the busiest day since 2019. They also saw 131,000 trips at the Smithsonian, making it the highest since 2012.